Hi, I'm Isaac Emmons Jackson here with Chad Emmons Jackson, State of Montana School Counselor of the Year. If it's okay, I'm here to ask you some questions.
That would be awesome, Isaac. Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, can you tell me a little bit about Ponderosa Elementary?
Well, Ponderosa is a kindergarten through 5th grade school, and it is a Title I school with about 275 students. And I have actually been the school counselor there for the last 11 years, and it is a phenomenal school. It's awesome.
What is your philosophy of school counseling?
You know, I'm glad you asked. My first couple of years I felt super overwhelmed, and sometimes I just felt almost shell-shocked. And eventually I realized what was happening is I was overwhelmed because I was reacting to everything that was happening. So a big part of my school counseling philosophy is to be proactive instead of reactive. The other thing is I really believe, as I think most people in education do, that it comes down to relationship. And so through relationship and by being proactive, I feel like it's really transformed how I do school counseling.
Now we'd like to go to our on-site reporter, Elizabeth Jackson.
This is Elizabeth Jackson on site at Ponderosa Elementary with Principal Clay Heron, with Carissa Gordon, 2nd grade teacher. I'm here with Zandra Hubbs, 2nd grade teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Great, thanks for asking.
I have some questions for you.
Sounds great.
What kind of impact does Mr. Jackson have on the school?
No, it's kind of odd to be able to brag on Mr. Jackson so much. I've taught at about 9 different schools in my career, and he's the only school counselor that I've ever worked with that really takes time to get to know each student and staff member, so that just in daily interactions, he builds those relationships. So if there is a need, he has an innate sense on how to help that person. And so the impact is quite vast because he comes across as a friend and someone that is silly and funny, which the students love. But even more so, those relationships are so strong that when those tough things do come up, he's able to bridge that gap and allow people to open up easily to him.
Mr. Jackson has an impact wherever he goes in the school. First of all, the kids love him. Whenever he walks into the classroom, it's just love and joy, and they're wanting to spend time with Mr. Jackson. From a colleague standpoint, Mr. Jackson has impacted the school in this crazy ripple effect where he has taught kids how to advocate for themselves. He's also taught teachers common language to help kids solve problems, and it makes the school peaceful and able to solve problems where in the past they would kind of get out of control and really affect the day. So Mr. Jackson, he's got a big presence in the school, and we love him for it.
Why did you nominate him for School Counselor of the Year for Montana?
So in my years in education, it was really easy for me because after all my years of teaching, all my years as a principal, I have seen the different counselors that do an amazing job, but I really felt like Mr. Jackson takes everything to another level. And like I said, he really, then the next year he looks at, okay, what can we improve again? So he just keeps building on what he does. And I just felt like he needed to be recognized for all of his hard work and what he does for kids.
Elizabeth Grace Jackson, reporting live at Ponderosa Elementary, home of the Panthers.